Proverbs 8:36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash, Shalom, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom also to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, where I also continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham, throughout for your sacrifices. Shalom also to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, and I'm going to entitle this simple: the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death. And we do know and realize that a lot of our people who are Israelites, who are the Native American Indians, the Spanish, and the Negroes, love death because of the doctrines that you were raised up under, whether it be Muslim religion, Christianity religion, or any other religions that you grew up under, that was taught to your ancestors for whatever region you was in, because the Israelites were scattered everywhere, and this is what you grew up to believe. Simple-minded, as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah has always said about our people. I got inspiration from GMS Hawaii Ba. I was listening to him earlier. Also listening to the brother Amath. Good brother. Like listening to his content as well. Always edifying. And he had got a new page, so the water Yahweh Bashem Shah for me to come across his page again and subscribe to that. And just listening to the brothers, man, and the times that we're in, man, our people love to be wicked. Our people love to sin. I've lost numerous, I'm gonna say, friends because of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai allowing me to attain and understand this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I don't fret about it, and I'm grateful. Unfortunately, those brothers and sisters that I've known, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai didn't want to deal with them like that. So, it is what it is. I'm grateful that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai still has me continuing to learn and understand. So, very grateful for that. Can't complain about that. But, this life that we choose, like I was saying in Psalms 8:32, of being wicked, my people are sottish. What's that? Jeremiah, I think 4:22. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yes, Arakazah. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people are foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish. Sottish means stupid. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So this is our people in a nutshell. They have no knowledge. They love to do wickedness, but they do not want to do righteousness by following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and Abu Rakazah. I'll do another lesson, but our people love to be wicked, and they love to commit sin. And if you tell them anything other than that, they're so confused, man. They buck up against it. I'm talking to a guy I know, he was telling me, which I understood the doctrine of the Christians, which is one of the pillars that they stand on and use for their doctrine is that they don't have to follow the laws anymore. So when they said that, which I've been contemplating for some time now, the understanding of that. I may do a lesson on it, because I know that that's something that I've heard it from different Christians, right? What we call them wacky tacky Christians, but how you not supposed to We don't have to keep the laws and statutes and commandments no more. That doesn't make sense to me. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Even if it was to be true, which is not biblically, wouldn't you want to try to strive to do righteous, practice the righteous acts, rehearse the righteous acts? Matter of fact, let me see something. Rehearse the right. Come up. I don't know. Oh, okay. Abarakazah. Judges 5:11. They that are delivered from the noise of the arches and the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of Yahweh go down to the gates. So wouldn't you want to practice the righteous acts, whether you had to do or not? Wouldn't you want to strive to do what's right versus trying to be neutral or just do what's wrong? It just doesn't make sense to me. And this is a doctrine that a specific type of people carry, and they think it's all good, and they look over the fact of every day they're judgmental about the laws, statutes, and commandments of what people do that they condone they shouldn't follow. That's crazy to me. But I mean, we're living in a crazy time now, right? This is 2nd Esdras 15, and I'll start at 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And now it's time for judgment to come to these people, man. To all the wrongdoers, they're going to die in their unfaithfulness, like I said. Let me see something. Bear me 1 second. I'm trying to find the scripture real quick. Job 19:29, and it reads, Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishments of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. And these are things that our people don't look up, they don't know, nor do they care, do they pay no attention to. But we're coming into evil times, which is bad times, and the whole world is about to mourn their own. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring prophecy of destroying a lot of people. I just told the guy I was talking to the other night. He claims 5%er, which is under the umbrella of Muslims, which is under the umbrella of Christianity. He acknowledged that, but when we got to when we cut through the chase, he says, so what is to happen to people who practice everything other than the 100% doctrine of the of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites? And I just told him straight up and down, destruction. You will be destroyed. Why? Because the wages of sin is death, and you're committing idolatry. Just to start off with one sin that you're committing against the Most High, and that's one of the worst sins that you can commit, is putting other gods before Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So I told him, death. That's what's coming to you, man. Destruction. That's what's coming to you. And that's when he got mad, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I understood in the spirit that you know, I couldn't no longer talk to you no more because you get emotional, and it's like you try to teach people, especially like I please forgive me, Abba Raktazar. Please forgive me, Elder Apostle Tahar, because I've always heard Elder Apostle Tahar say, "Don't be trying to teach the 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 uh, the fruit of the fruit of Islam, the FOI, because they have a real strong demon on them." And I realized this guy that I know has a real strong demon on him. And this wasn't the first time that we've had conversation, I'm going to say, about, the Muslims and Hebrew Israelites. What's first, what's not, this, that, and the third. But, I'm not one now in my time that I've learned in this small time that I've been in this truth to be arguing with people. If you don't get it, I understand why you don't get it. So it doesn't make sense for me to get all out of my character because you're upset because you're not accepted with what this truth offers from what you're trying to bring to it. And a lot of guys get into their feelings, man. I've seen it, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, that's how you feel. That's your business, but it has nothing to do with me. Because again, you hate the Most High. You don't hate me. Psalms 84, Psalms 8 and what was that? 8 and 26. This is Matthew 24 and 12. Shah speaking. Listen up. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So for the men who are out there in the highways and byways doing this work, doing your lessons, practicing the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, repenting, praying, and ultimately, before anything, fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You're walking the straight gate. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I pray that you stay on it because you have to endure to the end. You know what I mean? Just because you're on it, as they say, what is it, the 11th hour they call it? Just because you're in here and at the 11th hour doesn't mean that you have time. There's no time for you to stray. Nowhere. This is it. You got to go through the fire. You have to do what must be done. You don't have time like the elder apostles did. You don't have time like the elder bishops had. You don't have time like the elders and the prophets and the teachers and evangelists did. You just have to work. Yeah, you came late, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai still allowed you to come in late. So now you have to just go to work. Salakia. Let's see. What I had. Let's go to 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 3 and 2, and it reads, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such they turn away. And that's what was going on with the guy that I know. He had some understanding and some knowledge of things, but not according to the scriptures. Even though, he told me he went to theology school, and, he claimed to have read the scriptures in an totality 5 times. So the certain simple things that I was asking him, he couldn't understand, and it makes sense to him. And I think that frustrated him because these scriptures are a stumbling block as well. So because I was leaving him confounded about certain questions I was asking him, you know what I mean? I could see how that would confuse a man. But at the same time, you know, it's a sign of pride. Pride goes before destruction, and you know, if you can be humble about it. You don't have to, as if just because you read something many times, to act like you know it like that. You know, it's not a good look, because now you're put on the spot to you're going to be tested, and he miserably failed the test. 2 Timothy. I'm all over the place like this. Matter of fact, I'm in the wrong scripture. That's not what I want. I want 2 Timothy. I want 2 Esdras. That's what I want. 2 Esdras 14:5, and it reads, and told him many wondrous things. Salakia. I'll start at 3. 2 Esdras 14:3. Then said he unto me, in the bush I did manifestly reveal myself unto Moses, and talked with him. And when my people served in Egypt, and I sent him and led my people out of Egypt, and brought him up to the mount of where I held him by me a long season, and told him many wondrous things, and showed him the secrets of the times, and the end, and commanded him, saying, these words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou be hid. So there's things that we don't know, that we don't need to know, because the Most High didn't want to reveal. But everything that is considered these breakdowns and prophecy of this 100% truth, Yahweh Bashan Yahweh shall revealed. Everything else you'll get when the Most High wants you to have it. And that's just in life. Whatever you get is because that's what the Most High deems you to have. You were preordained to be who you are because of your spirit. And he is the Father of spirits. And these things go over you wacky-tacky Christians' head and other denominations of your Christianity, man. And y'all just don't get it. Instead, you get mad as if we don't care. I don't care. I don't care about you being mad, bro. It really does not bother me. You know what I'm saying? You get on into your feelings. That's your problem. You gotta work on yourself. But you know what I mean? Like I don't care about you being in your feelings. So what? Robert Rocktasar, get out of your feelings, man. All y'all, man, y'all too much wrapped emotionally into your feelings, man. And I understand, you know, you probably going through things that's hurtful for you. But we all do, and we all have. We continue. We're coming into a time where it's going to be very hurtful. But knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. And if you don't have that knowledge and wisdom, then you won't have stability in thy times, which will be evil times, which is coming up. Job 36:12. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath. They cry not when he bindeth them. They die in youth, and their life is among the unclean. So they like being that way because they're trapped in these bodies, and they continue to keep going off, thinking that things are going to work out for them, and it won't. It's not. It's just going to continue to get worse and worse. But y'all just so optimistic about things are going to work out. It's not, man. This is only for the elect. Only the elect is going to get this, understand this, and do this. Only the elect is going to understand the mentality of Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai, and they're going to fly in that way. It's Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because this is what you're going to deal with every day. Let's get one more scripture real quick. Romans 2:11, and it reads, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law." Kahala Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakahak Radash. I pray that you have been edified with this lesson. Until next time, I'm going to say also Shalom to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and Shalom to the elect, Abba Babal. Shalom.